So you have a heart's desire, Daisy.
Yes. I would love a version of the robe of the Magi that a druid could use.
A version of the robe of the Magi that a druid could use.
Yeah, basically like the robe of the Magi, but that a druid could attune to.
Of the Archmage?
Of the Archmage? Yeah, Archmagi, sorry.
Yeah.
Is that the one? Maybe. Hold on, is that it? Yes. That's it. But it could only be attuned by a sorcerer, warlock, or wizard. So that's why I want a version that a druid can use.
Okay. She says it's done.
Robe of the Arch Druid.
Yeah. So now that you have your gifts, where did the four of you collectively wish to go? And she tells you that you can't all say home because all four of you have different homes.
Yeah. Well, Daisy's really, keen to go anywhere. He just wants to adventure and experience the world.
Okay.
So he has zero opinion on it, where everyone else decides he's good with.
Merida at least needs to go back to Mr. Witch and Mr. Light to inform him of things, or them of things, and does want to stop by their fairy ring to at least visually confirm everything, even though they know, but also to see what's going on.
Okay, so we have one vote for the carnival. We have one vote for literally anywhere in all of time and space. We have one vote for just out of the Feywild. Like she says, I need you to be a little more specific than just out of the Feywild, because I could put you anywhere. You literally saw me open a portal to Tiamat.
I guess Neverwinter.
Okay, we have one vote for Neverwinter.
That's the problem, is that I've been around a lot, but I haven't known exactly where I've gone. I've just so
where would Callus want to go? That's the question.
A whorehouse.
I mean, yes. Well,
yeah, he did. I do believe
your button around the corner.
I think he was talking about a brothel.
Let's take him to a male brothel.
Yeah, he didn't specify.
No, he didn't.
He did not.
How about a multi-gender brothel? That should be.
Yes, multi-gender.
How about just a petting zoo?
I mean, in one sense, you could look at it as a brothel.
Yeah. We can be like, here's your boy.
I do ask her this, though.
Yeah.
Is there a possibility that we could go back in a time when we left?
So basically that no time has passed?
Yeah, that would be nice. Not necessarily possible to happen, but...
She asks if you can be more specific.
I begin to relay to her the adventure that we had after leaving the tower. Wait a minute. What was the general's name?
Kassoon.
Zod. Yeah, fuck that guy too. Because we dealt with him after leaving the tower, which was 15 years prior to when we were there. And then we went home, at least my home anyways. So yeah, I'll relay the first time that Kassoon was captured by whatever fucking the king's name was that I can't remember for the life of me.
Okay. So you want to go back to that place in that time?
Yes.
So before we found Mutrid?
She says, okay, understand that is not Faerun. That's not even Toril. That's a whole different sphere. So if I take you there, you cannot walk from there to Neverwinter. That's a whole different thing.
Perhaps I can do you some service later. There's a silver dragon that was so innocent and sweet and didn't deserve to be where they were. Maybe later.
Okay.
And I'll kind of give a brief I don't think we ever discussed with her being in the tower.
I don't think you ever discussed with Mutrid being in the tower. You and Callus
No.
are the only two with memories of that tower.
Yeah.
And Callus is over there like, F that tower. I'd rather be in that tower than the Feywild, but F that tower.
But yeah.
He's like, we can go back to the brothel we burned down. I don't care as long as there's a brothel.
Yeah, don't want to go back there just yet.
So,
But yeah, perhaps later I can perform some service to maybe put me there and then to free that dragon.
maybe you'll find that tower again and then free that dragon.
Perhaps.
Maybe the dragon can't be freed.
There's never one option for anything.
Stay out of Avernus.
What's that?
What's that? It's a hot.
What's that?
It's a hot place.
Sounds fun.
So it's settled. We're all going to Neverwinter, and by we I mean you. All four of you want to go to Neverwinter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
She uses her finger in the air and she draws like a shield and she puts 3 little circles inside the shield, and then a portal opens and you see a bustling city. It's a huge bustling city with lots of people moving back and forth. It looks and smells like Neverwinter.
Is this your home? And I'll look up at Mutrid.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Oh, you
didn't get
see
out a
mine.
lot, so I've and whenever I got out, it was chaos. So I'd want to be here but free.
You are free. I think you'll say that way.
You are free.
So are we going?
Yep, and I'll put my foot right through the portal and start walking.
All right.
Okay, I'm joining.
Okay.
Thank you for the sword.
Yep. Daisy, are you going through?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right. Callus walks on through. And so
I envision as Callus starts to step through, he turns around, starts stepping through back first, and just gives 2 giant middle fingers to the whole of what he can see.
no, Chloe. And he's like, F you, F you, F you. You're cool. I'm out of here. He points to Natasha. He points to Tasha. He's like, you're cool. I'm out of here. And then he walks through backwards.
Okay, that works.
And you wind up over here on this little road near Blue Lake. And there are stores and things everywhere. Things are constantly under construction.
Do we want to go into one of the stores?
This is your home. Show us
Yeah,
around.
yeah. I want to go in the stores.
Okay. What kind of store? There's tons of stores. There's clothing stores. There's general stores. There's finery, fine suits and dresses and all kinds of things. What kind of store do you want to go into?
I'm having that there's too much.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you would. Your character legitimately would. You have been in this place where it's been the 4 of you and then random people that you come across, and now all of a sudden you're in Detroit.
Fuck.
This is a big city.
It's like coming from psychedelic Mardi Gras.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. I don't know. I'm overwhelmed.
Okay.
I wanted to be here, now I don't.
I don't know if I have access to that. Hold on.
Was there something specific you wanted to buy, or something you wanted to look at?
There wasn't. I just wanted to the not being in the Fey realm.
Yeah, you are absolute. The sky is the right color. The dirt is the right color. The mud is the right color. No flowers are singing or talking. The smell of the city is just bombarding your nose. It smells like sweat and feces and urine and food and gold and clothing and weapon oil, all at once. And then slowly it recedes, and it's just it smells like home.
I almost forgot how bad the human realm smells. And then
They-
Meritum just like proceed to like clear their nose, like blowing like snot chunks left and right.
Yeah. And people are moving around the four of you.
I feel suddenly in charge and I don't like it. Fuck. I guess I want to wander over to the blue lake.
Just a second.
I imagine it's been a while since we ate, so I'm looking for a food vendor as we're like progressing that direction.
Yeah, I mean, there is absolutely.
Kind of like marking like other vendors as we're looking for that, like trying to find a good armor smith.
Yeah, I mean, there is an armor smith. There is like that, man. There's all kinds of stuff you can easily like.
Yeah.
There's food. There is a restaurant. There are some street vendors. There is a bake. Oh, the smell of fresh baked bread and pastries
Ooh.
fills your nose. You smell bread, honey, and milk.
Oh, I'm going
Yeah.
that direction.
Yeah.
Food?
Yes,
Food.
food.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Daisy, are you hungry?
No, I don't eat. I'm happy to go watch you eat.
Fair. So yeah, it is called the Bee's
Oh,
Knees.
did I lose everybody?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Okay, so we go up to the vendor.
So the store is called the Bee's Knees, and it's like a little pastry shop. The window is lined with different breads. So like it's got some baguettes, and it's got like bowls, and it's got like sourdoughs, and then there's another shelf that has like
It's
little
called
pastries.
Bread Zeppelin. Sorry.
No, but that is an amazing restaurant. But yeah, it's called the Bee's Knees, and they've got like paintings on the glass of like different bees and stuff. And you walk in, and in their case on the counter, they've got an entire case devoted to honey buns, like fresh home baked honey buns. They've got morning buns, like just about any kind of delicious French sweet pastry or any other bread you can think of, they have.
Do they have meat pastries?
They don't.
Disappointed now. But I will fill my disappointment with copious amounts of sugary, sweet, bready product.
When you ask for meat pastries, they tell you that Bao 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 down the road has meat pastries.
I'm now tempted to run.
And that is the name of it. Bao 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 Bao.
We can have dessert first and then meat pastries.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just shuck out some gold for what or whatever for food.
Yeah, a gold will get you like effectively a dozen different pastries. Like it'll get you 12 baguettes or 12 cinnamon rolls or 12 honey bun or whatever. It'll get you a dozen little you can mix and match. They have this new thing called a bear claw, which looks absolutely nothing like a bear's claw.
Oh, I'm getting several of those just because of the whole it's a bear claw but doesn't look like a bear's claw.
Right. Yeah.
This is so interesting. And I'll just start devouring. And
Yep.
I'm gonna like drop 2 gold and then Mutual can get whatever she wants.
I'm gonna get a dozen honey buns.
Yes. And they have milk. They have milk. They have milk with honey.
I've got my own milk.
Yeah, but yours is not pasteurized.
But she's got udders, which is utterly ridiculous.
It's not pasteurized, but it's fresh.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna buy milk.
Okay.
I've just determined that Meritum is lactose intolerant and has never had milk before.
Okay. Wow, what a weird fairy. Never having milk before.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
that's gonna happen.
that's gonna be fun.
We want to go down to the bow, 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 bow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So as we're turning and I have my cup of milk, I'm gonna look at Mutual and go, teats up, and just take a big
All right, so y'all run down to bow, 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 bow. And yeah, they have bows, like just little bows, and they have all different types. And if you are unfamiliar with what a bow is,
I think I am, but I think I'm not. I think I know what it is.
Do they have savory vegetarian ones?
they
Or are they
do.
just all meat?
No, it's all savory. Like it's they don't have any sweet bows, but it's all savory. They have vegetarian, they have meat,
Yay!
they have this new meat from called chorizo, which is like spicy pork meat.
If I smell that and it smells kind of like human, I'm gonna eat it.
It does not, but they do have one that smells like cooking human.
Oh yeah, definitely want that.
Okay, and you can get a dozen of these for a gold as well.
Oh
But
yeah,
yeah,
phoning
this
out
is-
money here.
This is what a bao is. Little steamed dumplings. full
3
of-
gold.
All right, yeah.
Yes,
So the ones that smell kind of like human have like it tickles your tongue, and it's just like a little hint of sweet, but it's real, like there's a real thick sauce mixed into it. Like
I just look over at Muchin and be like, I gotta find out what this is. Maybe I can start preparing people better.
the woman behind the counter is like, that's not people, that's barbecue pork.
Tell me of this barbecue.
So we have a big pit and we slow roast the pork, and then we take a sauce with tomatoes and spices and a little bit of brown sugar, and we simmer it down until it's real thick, and then we pour it in there and we seal up the bow around it.
And so as Meritim's like listening to this shiny gleam is going across the air. It's like, ooh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a really good barbecue sauce with pulled pork in the bow.
Pulled human. Sorry. No offense. I'm not looking to eat you today.
At least you're not a zombie. It's okay.
What's that?
Undead creature. 10 years ago, we had a whole bunch of them here.
Huh. And like as Meritim starts like walking away, human jerky. Interesting.
I'm gonna stick to my vegetables.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
very spicy, like not spicy, but very savory, delicious vegetables. Carrots, peas, onions, potat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very delicious.
I'm gonna put down 2 gold to get 2 dozen.
Yeah.
I already shelled out like 3 gold. You get whatever you want.
Oh,
Like I'm the
Callus-
guest in your house.
Callus is just eating everything and then
Yes.
paying for it. So, yeah.
and she was saying the shopkeeper was saying something about zombies
Yeah, there were zombies here like 10 years ago.
10 years ago.
Yeah.
What happened?
Same thing that always happens in Neverwinter. Somebody decides to attack Neverwinter. Sometimes it's Lufkin, sometimes it's someone else, and then usually Harpers or Elminster or adventurers show up and save everyone's lives, and then we wait until the next disaster because that's how life is on the Sword Coast.
Who are these people? And Matt, does the name Elminster ring a bell? Like, do I need to roll for it, or is it just like, oh yeah, you know that name?
No, you know that name at this point.
Okay.
You have been so fixated on that silver dragon, you would remember the name Elminster.
Hey, where's that? Where man, postulating if I even know when we are. Where can I find Elminster?
I don't know. He just shows up and then he leaves.
Sure.
What were you gonna say, Mutrid?
It's like I was gonna say it's like, well, I remember showing up with y'all and there were zombies around, so that's the only reason that I got perked. I wasn't sure where I landed. Sorry.
Like recalling when we met.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't here though, right?
No.
No, that was definitely not here.
Yeah. Absolutely not here.
No, but I didn't know where we were. So
Yeah.
I just remember the zombies.
There were a lot of zombies there.
Yes.
So, what now?
Yeah. Y'all have the town. If you want to go shopping, you can go shopping. I mean, at this point, you effectively have a little bit of downtime. Y'all can see the sights and let me know if there's a generic thing that you want to do.
I know one thing that I need to do is I need to attune with Snicker Snack.
Uh-huh.
I haven't done that yet.
That takes a short rest.
Yeah. And I'll be attuning to my robe of sex.
Yeah. So we could go find a place to like sit down, have some drinks.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe go check out a tavern.
Yeah. So
Sure.
you would remember specifically that there is the Beached Leviathan, which is a moored ship repurposed as a tavern for pirates and sailors. There is the Driftwood Tavern, which is a cozy little tavern. There is the House of 1,000 Faces, which is the favored inn, and it's the favored inn and headquarters for the Neverwinter branch of the Harpers.
Ooh.
And you roll me either history. Yeah, roll a history check on that. See if you remember what Harpers are.
Which one? Yeah, 17.
Yeah, so you would know that the Harpers are kind of a secret organization, and outwardly they're dedicated and maintaining the balance between nature and civilization, but they also work to defend the innocent from the forces of evil all across the realms. For example, as you were in Bao, the woman behind the bar said that, something happens and then the Harpers or Elminster or other adventurers show up and save the day. But yeah. And then out of game, the Harpers were the organization that Edgin worked for in the D&D movie.
Right. Yeah, that was rigging.
Yeah.
Well, and maybe the Harpers know, because Miriam, you're wanting to find out about this silver dragon and this
Well, yeah, more to find out about Elminster.
or Elminster. Maybe the Harpers know something.
Perhaps. Gathering information is always a good thing. So, yeah, I'm down to go wherever.
Yeah.
To this Harper place, although more Leviathan sound. Beached Leviathan, was it?
The Beached Leviathan.
Oh, that sounds fun.
We can do a crawl. We can start at the first one that you mentioned.
The Beached Leviathan.
Why wouldn't an adult do a crawl?
What?
Why wouldn't an adult do a crawl?
It's a phrase. It's because by the time you get to the end, with how many drinks you've had, you're probably going to be crawling.
Oh,
but where you start, whenever you start, you just walk in. But by the end, you're crawling in.
Okay, let's do this. Let's do this crawling thing.
It's not literally crawling until we've had enough drinks.
We'll get there.
So, interestingly enough, as you're over here and you're walking down along this way, you pass by a shop, Danar's Mechanical Marvels, and Callus gets completely enamored by the by small clockwork dragons that chase their tails, and a pop-up vanity mirror that is shown as you're walking past the windows. And Callus says, after the festivities, I want to come back here.
Yes.
And then you come down, you see Castle Never, which is the seat of Lord Never. And then you come down onto the beach, and as you're passing, you pass the Driftwood Tavern to get to the Beached Leviathan, which looks like... Oh, there it is. There it is. Give me a good.
Oh, I wanted to
image.
go to the Harper place first.
Oh, okay. I thought you wanted to go to the Beach Leviathan first.
I do, but
Well,
the information will be better gathered if I'm soberish.
Okay. I mean, that's fair. Do they have it marked on here? They do not. So I get to put it wherever I want, which is awesome. All right. So we're just going to put it right here. So we're going to put it over here. So as you're walking through, you see signs that will lead you up to this corner right where my mouse is. And that is the House of 1,000 Faces. Let me move you over here real quick. There we go. And then we will just close all of you because I don't need you all open. Sorry, I'm closing tabs. And there we go. All right. So this building is named after the many mirrors and mannequins positioned around its common room. So when you walk in, there are all kinds of mannequins, mirrors, and all kinds of things. As you come in from the north side, and all the mannequins are dressed in in the latest fashions of Neverwinter, and they're all like posed and positioned like they're inviting you to enter.
I'm sorry, what was that last bit?
Like all the mannequins are posed and positioned like they're inviting you to enter.
Oh.
And this is in the common room, like in the main common room when you walk in.
Yeah, I'm letting Mutrid lead the way. This is her home.
no, it's not my home. I just I'm aware of them.
Oh no, I'm just saying home. I mean home, and I just kind of like hold my arms out and kind of spin around.
Sure. Is it they're so we walk in and walk in to the area. I guess it's like it's just the big common room and there's just the mannequins. Are there any people?
Yeah, and then there's a door that leads to the back, or that leads into the main tavern.
I guess it's like walking in, or it's like looking at the mannequins. Is there investigate them more? I don't.
No, they're just inviting you in.
Okay, yeah, just walk in.
Yeah,
We'll
and then
go
once you go further in, like it's full of comfortable couches, and there's a bunch of different citizens conversing and talking. No one really pays any attention to y'all. There are books that line two of the back walls, and they just go up and up and up to the second floor, and they go all the way up to the ceiling, and there's like wheeling ladders that run around, and as you walk in you smell like wood and like wood cleaner and that bar smell, like that old, like what you would imagine an English pub would smell like. This is what it smells like.
Is there like so there's like a bar?
Yes, there's a bar, there are tables, there are serving people.
Well, it's like we all assure everybody. It's like let's walk up to the bar. We'll get our first drink and talk to the bartender.
And the bartender is an Eladrin, which looks kind of like
the most elf of elves.
Yeah, the most elf of elves. And she says, "Oh, hello. What can I get for you?"
I'll have a pint and whatever my friend would like.
All right. Do you want? She looks at you. She's like, "Do you want a strong pint or a weak pint?"
Strong pint.
I thought so. And Cal's like, "Strong."
Yes.
Got any pickled eggs?
No.
And I'll just like look over at Callus and like touch my nose and wink.
Callus touches his nose. And she's like, "No, we don't have any pickled eggs. Will you be staying the evening here?"
Yes, we would like to.
All right. It is 1 gold per person per night.
And
okay.
I'll pony up enough gold for a week for everybody.
All right.
That's 14, 21, 28.
Yeah, that sounds right. 28 gold.
Yep.
All right, And she puts your drinks up, and you each have appropriately sized glasses.
If mine's in a small, I'm going to be bigger.
She takes your glass and she hands you one size for Callus.
Okay. Give me another one.
She puts another one next to you, same size.
Okay, that's fine.
And it's a thick, dark stout.
Right.
Oh, please.
And I'm gonna ask her, so it's like we've been traveling, haven't been around, and I'm not quite sure even when we are, but wanted to find out what's been going on around here.
Well, as of late, nothing of interest in this district, but yeah, I mean, there's always something happening somewhere. She says, yeah, I mean, nothing real, nothing major's happened in a while, so we're probably due for something. I heard that there was a lot going on up in Baldur's Gate, and there was a lot happening over in Waterdeep, but nothing here yet.
It's an interesting name. Why would they name a gate hairless?
No. Baldur. Not Baldur, Baldur.
So less hair than something else.
No.
Boulder?
Boulder. Baulder.
She might
Boulder.
be Miriam, she might be talking about a rock, like a boulder.
Huh.
It's just
Not-
a weird accent.
Not a boulder, Boulder.
Boulder.
Like, yes, Baldur's Gate.
Somebody is just like really loud then.
Like
Louder than
or dark print.
Oh.
Dark print.
It's named after a person.
These are strong drinks.
You have weird names.
I'm not the one who named him. I wasn't even alive when he founded the city.
Oh. And I'm gonna pull 5 gold out. Where did you go? Touch. Do the thing. Do more of the thing. And I'm gonna pull out 5 gold and just like set my hand on the bar and kind of slide it over that way. And as I'm doing this, I'm gonna use Thieves' Cant to ask about information about powerful mages. And if the bartender doesn't latch onto that reply, I will then ask sort of openly but quietly.
Okay, so what are you saying in Thieves' Camp?
The same thing that I would say like in common, just feeling out the thieves in the area.
He says, well, there aren't many here.
Now, is that I will use the Thieves' Camp first. If she doesn't pick up on it, then I'll use common.
Well, no, as you say that in Thieves' Camp, she replies in common, there aren't many here in this tavern.
What would I need to roll to like look around the place to look
For what?
To look for secret markings? Like things that like demarcate like a thieves guild or a thieves clan or anything associated with the not normal and legal.
So now that you're paying attention,
which I still have I have my shield like equipped in like one hand still, so
Yeah.
I still have my my perception of 21 up.
So now that you're paying attention, you do see strange symbols, but they don't look like thieves can't. And you see like hidden harps all over the place.
And I'm going to continue in Thieves' Cant asking about Elminster or anything associated with him and ways to contact him.
She says, if I knew how to contact him, that probably would have saved a lot of time through all the different times that he's been needed just here. But he just kind of goes wherever he wants to go. He just kind of shows up. in places. If you go, she says, actually, more information than I have. She's like, if you go over to the House of Knowledge across the river, they will they will absolutely have books on the Sage of Shadowdale and different tales of his adventures. He is fairly well known. I mean, he's a legend around here.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Yeah, I mean, he's very, very powerful. Lived for a very long time. In fact, there are those who think that Elminster is a title and not a single person. But I can tell you, from my experience, it's a single person.
I don't know. Have you ever heard about the Dread Pirate? And then I'll touch my finger to my nose.
Like, I've heard about a lot of Dread pirates, and she points out to the sea.
What are these books? I'm just pointing around.
Hooks?
Yeah.
You mean the harps?
Like, oh, so they're harps in the wall, not books.
So, out of game, are you talking about the symbols that you saw?
No. I'm talking about the books that are the
books.
describe.
The books.
Yeah, that are on the shelves. Yeah.
Those are reserved for particular patrons.
Oh, okay.
What are they reserved for? Like what?
They're a collection, a small collection of knowledge that a group of individuals keeps track of. They're effectively their Harper journals. We'll just put it like that.
Okay. Just So it's this is not a library.
No, this is not a lending library. The House of Knowledge is kind of.
Okay.
And then I'm going to remember that book that I have that I need to return still.
You do.
So many overdue library books.
Yeah. I don't think I've even read that book all the way, or the other book that I have.
Isn't like this before you actually borrowed it though? Like,
see, that's the thing, we don't know. Because we went to Faerun, not back to, what's it, Moila?
Miola,
yeah. We didn't go back to Miola. We went to Faerun. So I don't know when we are. I kind of don't know where we are. Like everyone else, I'm still trying to figure out why we are.
You know that you are in the House of 1,000 Faces.
Yeah. I need to roll a Constitution save at this point.
Sure.
18. Okay, so I'm still good.
Yeah.
Because I'll have finished that one and then, like, almost finished the other. Yeah. And we'll look at mutual. Should we go grab a table, or you just want to be here at the bar?
Let's grab a table.
Table.
I want to use. I guess it's like, since I've got the helm of telepathy. It's like. I guess that. Because it's like I'm trying to like look around for I guess just gather information as far as what's going on.
So find a table that's like right in the mix of a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can find a table. And you're using your helmet telepathy?
Yeah. And just kind of like scanning around, like focusing. It's like people that are talking, seeing if there's anything interesting that I'm picking up.
Yeah. One thing pops up on your helmet telepathy. There's a voice that what they're thinking about is they're thinking about something that has affected the town that they're from. That people in their town are losing their memories and they don't know why, and they've come to the Harpers to seek help, and that's what you're getting. That's the most, like, there's other things, like people are thinking about finances, people are thinking about banking, like nothing real nefarious is happening in here. And nobody's thinking about like, we're gonna go rob Castle Never, or we're gonna go to Undermountain and find a Drider and make it our pet. Oh,
and I pull out all my charm, and it's like, hello, we just came into town and are looking for uh looking to see what's going on and meet people, have some company.
Oh, I'm waiting to talk to a Harper.
Well, what about?
Why I don't know that I can trust you.
So we all stayed at the table and Mutrid went over, right?
That's up
That's
to
how I'm
you.
envisioning this happening. Like Mutrid had the intent for us to all go that way, and we just stayed, and she went by herself.
Callus absolutely stayed at the table.
Yes.
Callus is like, fuck, I have not had what I wanted yet, so I'm gonna sit here and keep drinking. You go talk to whoever you want to go talk to.
Okay.
And I'll be like keeping an eye on the whole place.
Sure.
Okay. Well, then I will. If my screen will load, it's like I'll do a persuasion.
Yeah, there we go.
But my thing only get okay. I say it's like, you can trust me, sweetheart. I get a 19.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
They're
With a
like,
plus
oh
0 on your persuasion, that's nice.
Well, yeah, a 13 plus 6.
yeah. And they're like, oh, okay.
I'll say, and it's like, if we can't help you, then maybe then maybe the Harpers can.
I mean, they do seem really busy, and they haven't kicked you out, so I guess maybe you're okay.
Yeah.
But my town, I don't like. People seem to be losing their memories, and we can't figure out why. And so our cleric sent me to here to Neverwinter to try to get some help.
Is it affecting everyone?
It doesn't seem to be, but we can't figure out why it's happening.
And what town are you from?
You would ask me that question.
Well, this,
Yeah,
Of
no,
course.
Ladania.
it's not happening here.
No, I'm from a town to the south, southeast called Ladania.
Okay.
It's not. I mean, it's not urgent. It's just it takes about a week's ride to get there, but this is the closest major place of call where we figured I could find someone.
Okay. Well, I'm not quite sure if that's something that we could help with, but we've got a couple other places to check around and stuff like that to find out some stuff for my companions. And if you still need help whenever we come back, maybe we can. Maybe a Harper will come by and help you.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We can pay.
How much?
I don't know. I was just told we can pay.
Okay. Well, I'll talk with my companions and maybe us or maybe another Harper will, or maybe a Harper will help you out.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, I'm gonna walk over back to the table, and it's like, this is weird.
So as if I wasn't paying attention to what was going on, I'm like, so what did that hapless fool want?
His town, people are losing their memories. They don't know why. They don't have any real information, but the cleric sent him over to seek help, and they're willing to pay. So there is something that we could go do if we cannot find anything else to do.
Go to retirement community. I don't like Florida.
He did say it was down south.
Southeast at that even.
Eesh.
Now hang on. So Mutrid, what you would know, Let me hold up. I gotta mute myself.
You got to mute yourself.
Yeah, because my keyboard's loud.
Ah.
All right. So this is the Sword Coast. You are right here. Southeast would be somewhere over, I'm going to say somewhere over near the Star Mountains is roughly like you would pass through Neverwinter Wood, you'd pass through Sword Mountain. Actually, no, because I said it would take about a week and miles. Yeah. So that looks about a week's ride southeast over here near the Sword Mountains.
Okay.
Maybe further down. But you know that it's not like Florida in terms of climate.
Right.
Yeah.
Ah,
So
so we can listen to wistful stories of youth and not sweat our balls off. Right.
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Assuming they remember their youth, but yeah.
Yeah. Like Baldur's
But
Gate
just-
is way down here.
Okay.
Waterdeep is up here. And then
Right.
Neverwinter is close to the spine of the world. You got
Okay.
Neverwinter and then Luskan, if you're following the high road.
Well, I really need to work on getting some better armor.
Right. And we
there-
have not, we have only just begun our crawl.
This is true. We got plenty of time.
Yeah.
Armor in the morning. Let's start doing this crawl because I'm still walking.
Yeah.
All right. So do y'all leave the tavern and then head down over here to Moonstone, or not Moonstone, Mark, Driftwood Tavern?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
All right. You get to Driftwood Tavern, and this is just a cozy little tavern, and it's a fine inn. It is also a museum.
Ooh.
So the interior is decorated with curios, salvage, and relics. There's an old statue from a fountain that's in one of the corners. There are planter boxes of wine mounted on the walls, and they're filled with flower. Okay, so yeah, former wine boxes are filled with flowers. The ornate doors are taken from rubble, and they're used as tables. There's a privy, hundreds of candles all over the ceiling, and chandeliers. So it looks like if you've ever been in a bar that is like, this bar is the history of this town and I will grab any knickknack to make this bar the history of this town, that is what this tavern is.
Ah, awesome. A Bennigan.
Yes. A Bennigan's. It's like if a Bennigan's and a TGI Fridays had a baby, it would be this tavern.
Holy shit. We've stumbled into the kitschest place in Neverwinter.
Yes. And all of the wait staff are wearing their 15 pieces of flair.
Where?
No. There's gotta be at least one waitress in there
But it doesn't
have that only has like 3.
No, she was already sent home.
Ah, damn it. I wanted the apathetic waitress.
She's already been sent home. She's currently in traffic on the high road.
Oh,
She would change
confusing.
lanes, but as soon as she does, the traffic gets worse in the lane too.
Oh god. I want to look around for a red swing line stapler.
Nope. Staplers do not exist in Toril. Because why do you need a stapler when you have magic?
Because it's a red swing line
I
stapler.
understand.
I'm gonna look over at Callus and I'm gonna like touch my nose and wink.
Callus touches his nose. He's like, I'm here for the drinking.
But yeah, I go up to the bar, get a drink, and sit down and just kind of take in what's going on.
Yeah, I'm gonna order some stronger stuff because I want to get to see this crawl.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Is there anything going on in the bar?
No, just people are talking. It's also like midday, but no, people are just talking and just old time.
Drinking.
Oh, we're
Yep.
day crawling. Oh,
Day
this is going to
crawling.
be fun by the time we're fucked up and trying to go to the next place. People are like, God, look at these fucking miserable fucks.
You are day crawling.
Constitution roll. I don't know. I'm just going to order like some of the stronger stuff.
Yeah. Do it. Now give me a constitution roll.
So what do we get here? What kind of? Ooh, 11.
Nah, you're feeling it. You're feeling something.
Okay. I'll do a constitution roll too.
Sure.
It's a saving throw?
Yeah. And Daisy is not drinking. Callus is just drunk. Like Callus isn't even rolling.
I got an 8.
No, you're good. You're like, this is nothing. I've had fermented milk. I've had my own fermented milk.
So speaking of milk, Matt, how's that stuff sitting in my tummy?
Well, now it's not. It needs to evacuate one way or there is a privy.
Yep, I'm running straight there.
All right.
Like
Do a little
trying to
cartoon.
undon my armor as quick as I can. 'Cause it's coming out the back end.
Yeah.
So like I'm starting to undon shit as I'm running to the privy. Like, oh.
Yep. Yep.
And right before I get in the door, like I'm like full bare assed. Fuck manners. I'm about to shit myself.
Yeah. No. Yeah. No, it's
I get, yeah, I'm just gonna laugh at that. And running off. And I want to order me another drink too.
yeah. Go for it.
In fact, I want to. It's like strongest one.
All right. Roll it.
Should I? Let's see.
Oh,
24.
You're good.
I can't get drunk.
Nope. Your con is too high. Oh man.
And
You
from
just-
the privy, a plethora of disgusting, painful noises.
Yep. And the
Stench
you know what?
should be rolling out.
Hang on. Yeah, okay. Coming out of the privy, visible rainbow lines, like slightly ethereal, as if light through a prism, are coming out of the privy, waving, and there's like little daisies dotted in them.
Is this what I'm seeing?
This is what everyone sees.
Oh.
It smells awful, but the stink lines look like rainbows dotted with flowers.
Yeah. Well, you may be a nasty shit, but it's a pretty nasty shit.
I'm gonna play a fairy in my campaign, god damn it.
What would be hilarious is either it smells absolutely horrid to everybody and perfectly fine to me, or flip it the other way around.
No, I mean,
it's perfectly horrid to me, or perfectly yeah.
You know, it smells fine to you. It is horrid to everyone, but the stink lines look pretty. You are quite possibly the first Fae to be lactose intolerant.
Yeah, no cheese.
Not that. I'm gonna try and get drunk again.
Roll it with a disadvantage.
Oh, hold on. Okay, clear. Disadvantage. Roll 10.
All right, you're finally drunk.
Yay!
Jesus, that took forever. You are quite inebriated.
Somebody getting laid tonight.
It won't be me. I don't know. We still got another place to go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Luckily for you, it is not far. It is right down the beach.
okay. So Miritam, this is where we're stumbling. And I'm just gonna pick up Callus since Callus is already gone. I'm just gonna pick him up by his leg and like hold him like upside down off my shoulder. That way, if he pukes, he doesn't choke on it.
Yeah.
We'll set him down at the next place.
And this is what the beach Leviathan looks like. It is legitimately a ship that has been moored. and turned into a tavern. And it is loud, and it is raucous, and it is cheap.
So when we get here, I'm still not crawling.
Not yet.
I'm
Neither
stumbling.
is Mutude. Stumbling, but not crawling. So yeah, this is where I'm just gonna fucking go ham.
All right.
Yes. Yeah, go in.
And before we get there, I'm taking all my valuables and putting them in my bag of holding.
Okay.
Yeah, including my gold. That's in a pouch that will go in there. Yeah, let's go get fucked up.
Yeah.
Don't worry, little friend. I won't let them get your stuff. They have to come through me first.
Yeah, they got to know what they're pulling out before they can get anything anyway.
Fair.
So as you walk up, there is an enormous half-orc man standing in front of the door.
I'm just staring right at his knee.
Yeah, I want to saunter up to him and say, "Hello, you tall, dark drink of something hot."
Oh, he kind of picks at one of his tusks.
You're fine.
So I'm going to pull a gold out and I'm going to try to put it into his kneecap. Not forcefully, just like trying to put it in a hand.
He takes it. He's like, all right, don't cause no trouble.
Oh, so there's a hand that, like, Meriden realizes there's a hand that comes down and grabs it. It's like, oh,
yeah.
There's more of you.
He's like, don't cause no trouble or out you go.
I'm
gonna give him a little kiss on the cheek. It's like, don't worry, I'll just cause trouble later with you. As I walk past him.
And somebody may be getting laid tonight. I'm gonna look up at the giant orc and be like,
Yeah.
And I go.
Yes.
I mean, it looks like a pirate ship on the inside. The one of the bartenders, so there are 4 human barmaids that are running around, and they're being given orders as if they're crew on a ship. There's someone who is called a harbor master. There's a helmswoman. There's a bosun, lookout. Like, everyone has names for names within a crew, and they're just running around taking care of things. There are rooms for rent, but yeah.
Where's the coxswain?
No one seems to know that, but they are using weird language.
Somebody's hiding the coxswain.
Somebody calls you a ballast.
I don't know if I like that.
No.
So I'm gonna order another drink. Constitution roll.
Roll it.
Yeah.
Straight roll or disadvantage at this point?
Disadvantage at this point.
Yeah, same. 19.
You start to sober up.
No.
So I got a 20 and then a 16. So I'm starting to even.
Yeah, you're starting to even out. You're starting to even your keel.
How is this rowdy place making us sober? Okay, on that, I'm gonna. It's like, yeah. After I kind of sober up a little bit, I'll do my like detect thoughts kind of around the place.
Yeah, I think I left my insides at the last place.
Yeah.
No, you did. Yeah, no, I mean, everybody knows not to like, fighting's kind of allowed, but everyone knows not to mess with the crew. And you always pay your tab. But you're just like, you're picking up, oh, we got some gold out here on the Sword Coast, or oh, stay away from Waterdeep, and they've got that carnival of prisoners, and oh, I'm thinking about going up towards Luskin, and all this just random chittering and chattering.
Well,
another drink.
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm gonna go up to the bar, ask the
disadvantage or straight roll, Matt.
Disadvantage, but I don't know that you can get much lower than that.
I don't know. Yeah.
No, you are almost pass out drunk.
So I get up to go pee. Am I now crawling to go pee?
Oh fuck! Yeah. Now
Yeah.
I got an 8 too.
Mm-hmm. You are almost pass out drunk. Daisy, the three of them are starting to stumble and slop over onto the table. And poor Maritim over here, like one of their wings is like have you ever seen like a wet dragonfly's wing in like a cartoon when it's all like
Mhm.
floppy? Like it's kind of doing that. Like it's kind of like flopping, like it's trying to flitter, but it's like bzz, bzz, blah. It's starting to look almost like a Salvador Dali painting, like almost like it's melting, but not. Like it's just that droopy. Mutrid over here is just like,
I'm doing the
yeah,
I like the
her,
lean, like you're just like,
yeah, like her feet are like wide planted on the floor. Her sword is on her back, and she's just like, I'm mo, and mo yo. And Callus is talking something about pickled eggs and the time that he ate a jar of pickled eggs was the last time that he was good and proper drunk.
All right. I guess we have a room, right?
where we started, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
All the way
this
back
is the
at
crawl
the
part. This is the crawl part.
All right. I guess that I will go ahead and pick them up, pick everyone up, and carry them to the room.
What is your strength?
Let me see.
Excuse me. Oh, you got a 16. You
I
you
mean,
can pick up.
I figure like Mutra is the only one that weighs anything.
Yeah, I was gonna say you could pick up Mutrid and one other.
I can't
So
just
effective-
fit the fairy in my pocket.
No, he's not that small. He's not
Okay.
tiny.
Then
And
I'll pick up.
I'm gonna. I
If
can walk.
Daisy's trying to do this, I'm gonna cast reduce on myself.
Okay.
Like I can fly.
And as he's picking me
I
up,
can
it's like,
fly.
wait, the orc. I like the orc.
Hang on. Maritim.
I can fly. Tell me how to live my life.
Okay. So what I want to do.
So I'm gonna like
Hang on.
literally like try to
Hang
start flying.
So what I want to do
Uh-huh.
partially removes your agency. So I want to make sure that you're comfortable with it.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Roll an intelligence check. You're gonna need a DC 14 to cast the right spell, and you're gonna roll at disadvantage.
Okay. So as I do this, I'm gonna cast guidance and I'm gonna touch Daisy. Like meaning to like cast it on myself. I'm like, and I just arm back and like tap.
And Daisy, you feel guided. You are familiar with the feeling of guidance. Okay.
First one's a 12, second one's an 18. So
Okay.
12.
So you think you're casting Reduce Self, and instead helps if I look at the right character sheet.
Uh-huh.
I was like, identify? You don't have identify. That's Daisy.
But I didn't have it either, remember? You were like,
Maybe
Daisy
I
doesn't
got
have
so
identify.
drunk, I crossed classes and I picked up other spells.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember you also thought I didn't have identify once upon a time.
Yeah, I
too.
didn't see it. Okay. So instead, you cast Fairy Fire on yourself.
Okay.
And people start laughing. They're like, hey, it's a light show.
Hey, you want to see lights? You want to see lights? So, I get kind of bold.
Hang on. Let's give Daisy a chance to react.
Okay.
Is there anything that you want to do after he casts guidance on you and then casts Fairy Fire on himself?
No, I mean, is he smaller now? Can I fit him in my pocket?
No, he was trying to cast Reduce, and instead he missed. Like he got his things mixed up, and because he's drunk, he accidentally cast Fairy Fire. So he is now covered in violet light.
So is everything. So is everything else within a 20-foot cube.
Yeah, a 20-foot cube is now covered and outlined in violet light.
Can I tell what that is?
Yeah, it's fairy magic.
Right, but it like, do I know if it'll hurt me or not?
Yeah, because Maritim's used it before. You know that it doesn't hurt you. I thought you had. Do you not have
I believe
Ferritin?
I have. I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm trying
Okay.
not to,
No, you're fine. You're fine.
I'm gonna, go ahead. I'm gonna cast polymorph on him.
Okay.
Ooh, I say
you do.
Do it at disadvantage.
wisdom or constitution.
Polymorph.
It is. Hold on, I'm looking. Sorry. Wisdom.
Normal roll or at disadvantage, Matt?
Do it at disadvantage, please.
Oh yeah. I don't think it's gonna get any worse. Yeah, no, 5.
Yeah, no. What does Maritim turn into? Does he turn into an angry chicken again?
I didn't even know he ever was an angry chicken.
Yeah, that happened.
Yeah, when y'all were fighting Skabatha polymorphed him into a
Oh
rooster.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, and
Turned him into a
I started
cock.
going after. Yep,
Yep.
she cocked me.
Yep. Totally forgot about that.
She blocked cocked me, not cock blocked.
I'm gonna turn him into a mongoose.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna carry him. I'm gonna carry Callus, and I'm gonna carry Mutrid all back to the room.
All right. As y'all are leaving, she's like Mutrid is like reaching out to the half orc bouncer, like, please, you're big enough to ride this ride.
Tug on my horns, big man. I come equipped with handlebars.
Wait.
I'm gonna stop at the bouncer, and I'm gonna say,
it's like can I possibly try to do the suggestion to have him come visit me after he gets off?
Hang on. Let's see what Daisy's doing real quick.
I'm just gonna, if I see her doing that, I'm gonna look at him and go, "Do you care to join us?"
And he says, now you can roll it, Mutrid.
Do the
Because this is the item, you don't have to roll a disadvantage because this isn't you doing it.
how do I
Wait, is this the item that's casting suggestion or is this you?
me?
You're not doing it with the helm of telepathy?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I mean. So the item's casting it. You're not.
right.
Yeah.
The hell? It's saying I don't have a charge on it.
It may not have refilled after a rest.
It's under spells.
That's interesting. Yeah. So if we look at your inventory and then we look at the helm of telepathy. All right, now you should have. So you gotta, after a long rest, you gotta untick charges that have been used.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right.
Go to my screen. Spells.
So he says while he's flattered, you seem a little what's the word? Here we go. He says, flattered I am. Too ballast you are. So when sober, find me here. To find me here. Oh, we lost D.
Nope.
Oh, okay. We lost your camera.
Lost my camera. What the hell? Hold on.
Yeah, I so desperately wanted to fly drunk.
I know you did.
I was almost
Sorry,
there.
I didn't know that, or I would have let you.
No, you're fine.
Oh.
You're perfectly fine.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we
Yes.
can hear you just fine.
That is weird. I haven't touched anything.
And I would picture like after I was polymorphed and Daisy's picking me up, like the muscles on the back on my back. You polymorphed me into a ferret,
A mongoose.
a mongoose. So like as you're picking me up, you can see the muscles like right behind the shoulders, like trying to flex, like almost like like trying to fly. Like fuck this, get off me. Let me go. And it's just been squealing and squeaking like.
Do I know if like healing spells help cure alcohol? Because alcohol is considered a poison. I didn't know if that would help.
Lesser restoration, I think.
So Derek, you or Daisy, you would know that something like restoration or lesser restoration would help, but like
Okay.
cure light wounds, because it's not a wound, heal, cure light wounds, things like that won't. So anything that could regenerate a body part would help in this case.
Okay. Thank you.
Can y'all hear me still?
Oh
Yes.
yeah, we can hear you just
Okay,
fine.
that is weird. Like it just clicked out.
That is.
Yeah, it really is.
Does it show? So at the bottom of your Zoom, is there like a slash through the video?
No.
Weird.
Yeah,
I wonder if
it just like clicked out.
I wonder if the camera died.
That is odd.
Shouldn't have.
Let me see. So am I getting laid or not?
Not this evening, no, because you are too drunk.
It's like prison sex. The sex you have, you don't want.
Yeah, you're not getting orc tonight.
No,
No orc tonight.
No,
but-
orc.
but he does say, "Come find him when you're sober,
Okay.
or more sober."
You know, like porked without the
Less-
P.
Let what was it? You said less ballast?
Yes, less ballast.
Yes. Okay. And I'll give him just a wink and a nod and yeah, sure.
All right, so Daisy carries you all back to your inn, all the way back over to here, which is where the Harpers tend to hang out, and puts you in your respective rooms and tucks you in. Daisy, what do you do with the mongoose?
Well, does he have his own room?
Yeah, everybody has their own room.
Then I'll take him to his room and I'll unpolymorph him.
How are you going to do that?
Just stop concentrating.
Okay. I want to make sure you can also smack him until he gets to zero.
Until he gets to 0 hit points, I know. But Daisy, if that were Toodles, Toodles would be fucking him until he got to 0 hit points. But
Yeah.
Daisy's not violent.
All right. And
So,
so
like,
this will start a long rest.
He would
Oh.
basically be a fleshlight of a mongoose for Toodles.
As Daisy drops polymorph, like I'm
Yes.
still like struggling to fly. Like I can fucking fly. I can fucking fly. And my wings are just like all flopping all over the damn place, like arms that fell asleep. Like ah, and going
Callus.
nowhere, getting no lift.
Callus is sleepily mumbling about pickled eggs.
I
Daisy,
guess I'll go out and I'll find some pickled eggs.
Okay. Yeah, they're not hard to find. Daisy, you don't need to sleep, do you?
No, well, I have to rest for 6 hours.
Okay, but that's more like a meditation, right?
Kind of. I just stand in a corner and shut down for 6
Dude.
hours, although I'm aware of everything around
Right.
me.
Do Warforged dream? That's the real question.
No, because I'm not technically sleeping.
Right. Okay.
So we don't dream of Warforged sheep, if that's what you're wondering.
I was kind of, yeah.
This
'Cause
is an
androids-
iRobot.
Yeah, androids dream of electric sheep.
Yeah, they do.
So those who dream, and I'll reiterate this for Callus, those who are actually asleep.
I eventually find my way there. Like I try to fly for a while, get exhausted, and just start crawling around on the floor, going, "This isn't as fun as Mitra made it seem. Like, this is horrible. Vile practice that she put upon me."
Yeah.
Until I eventually like fall asleep, but not in the bed, like, halfway tucked under the bed.
Well, this is really going to
Just my
mess with
legs
you.
sticking out.
So as you sleep and as you dream, you see this gorgeous. Yeah, that's the wrong tab. Let me make sure that I have the right description here.
Armpit.
Yeah. So this gorgeous castle made of like alabaster with like various symbols throughout it and like veins of citrine running through the alabaster. Like this gorgeous castle standing like well-kept ground, standing tall, this handsome human king with a generous face and slightly graying hair, surrounded by people who just genuinely seem to love this person. His cheeks are rosy, and he's wearing this golden crown with like a line of pearls around it, red gems and some green gems. And then as you're dreaming, everything turns dark and his crown starts to crack and splinter, and vines shoot up all over the castle grounds, just growing over everything. As the dream zooms out, there's like a large tower that's attached and a bridge going across, and the bridge just crumbles. And then you hear a female voice begging for someone to lift this curse. And then the dream ends.
Wait, is Meritum sleeping?
Yeah.
Meritum is passed out drunk. So
Okay, just as an
Yes.
FYI,
I know. Faye
He
don't
has
have
that-
to sleep.
no, he has
Oh.
that dagger that's going to be whispering sinister things to him.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that silver dagger I gave you that's magical.
Yeah. I forgot that you had that silver dagger.
Yeah, I gave it to you, and the only thing it does is whenever you sleep, but you don't sleep except for this time you passed out, it whispers something sinister to you.
Yes.
I have a cursed dagger and I don't know it.
You just know
Yes.
it's magical.
Yeah, you were given a magical dagger so Daisy picked it up out of the pool back in the castle, out of the spa.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was like a silver dagger or something.
Oh yeah, I kind of remember that, but I don't
Yeah.
think I put it into my inventory.
All right. I forgot
Yeah.
about it too, apparently.
That's okay, Matt. You know what it is. I will let you do that.
Yeah. So yeah. And then after that dream ends, you hear fertilize all the plants with the blood. The blood, Charlie. The blood.
Fuck no.
Is that what I hear?
Yes, that's what you hear.
The fuck?
Do I hear that?
No,
Okay, good.
no. It is a whisper, but I mean, we're over. I can't really whisper. I don't know that you'll hear me.
I hear you fine.
The blood, Charlie. The blood. Feed the plants with the blood.
So yeah, Meritum like
Candy
wakes up
Mountain.
and like snaps their head into the bottom of the bed. And it's like, the fuck? Ow! Ow!